Hello YouTube, Tim here, and I've got 3 oak boards. Forget about the length. They're cut to about 10 inches long, or they haven't been cut yet, but I marked them to about there. That's not even the important point. The important point is, what I did was I took my... Sorry about the wind. Okay, what I did is I took one of my little printouts of a Sia, and I drew it on the middle one. I'm going to take 3 boards, glue them together, and eventually shape them. Doing this differently than Tommy Hard did, but the end result should be very similar. So, I wanted to have a nice degree of curvature to the caisson area, and I don't necessarily want the Sia portion itself, the bush, to be completely perfectly straight. So, what we're going to do is just cut this section out. Then, I'm going to cut the other one in a companion cut just to provide a little groove here, and then tapering off to follow it along the caisson. You'll see. I'll show you that later, but for starters, let's just get this ready. If you wanted to make this, just print out one of my paper models of my Sias, and then make sure that the top of it just barely touches here to here. That's the section we're going to be removing. I've set the guard here, and I believe that I've got the tension right. I guess we'll find out. If not, well, I'm going to be conservative with how I cut, so it shouldn't damage anything. Again, that's going away, that's staying. Let's see if that helps me get on track. Cool. Close enough. Horseshoes and hand grenades, right? So the blade is still burning it. But wow, it's actually nicely burnished if you wanted that kind of effect. Anyway, I probably do need a new blade. Certainly would want one with finer teeth. But that gets me within a 1/16th to at most an 1/8 of an inch around the very radius here. And then in the straightaway, the slight bend to the caisson, I'm just going to go back and smooth that off with hand tools. And take this down to the final dimensions with hand tools. I'll sand it down, just like you're supposed to. So what I'm going to eventually do now is take these 3. That'll be the middle piece. These 2 pieces will be glued alongside. I'm going to cut this to provide the channel for the Kassan and then for the Sia, the Bosch, and I'll use a Dremel to open this up. Maybe I'll even use a saw to cut open those at an angle at first, but it's a good place to start. I think we're in business. I think this is a good way to begin the project, and yeah, I hope you like this. I hope this sort of a thing is useful, because I know Tommy Hard's design is really great, and he has all the cool tools that you'd want to do something like this. I don't. I have a bandsaw, a coping saw, a few hand tools. I don't even have a table saw. So at any rate, this is what I've got to work with, and if you're kind of similarly constrained, you might find this useful. So if I'm making mistakes, now you can learn from them. If I'm not, if this is helpful, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching.